Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you with today's Deep-3. And we're excited to have you here. Thanks very much for tuning in and joining us at our YouTube channel. Of course, let us know what you're playing. We'd like to know what games you're on today. If you're tailing the Deep-3, fading the Deep-3, whatever it is, make sure you put your picks in the comment section. Quick reminder, quick alert for everybody that we are suspending doing capper of the day here through the bowl season, at least through the heavy bowl season. We should be back in action here around the first of the year. So please, to help everybody out, we want to know what you're on, so let us know your plays as well. And a quick recap of the plays here yesterday. We did have we did go 2-1 on the Deep-3, and we did go 1-1 on the premium side. Before I forget, please remember to stop by winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com for deep dives into every contest going on in America every single day. It's a very handy resource, especially when you're looking at those bowl games with teams that maybe you haven't followed all season. Because you know what? The guys over there at Winners and Winers and our sister site, statsalt.com, they have. So make sure you take advantage of their knowledge and check those out. And, of course, if you like what we're doing, don't forget to give us a thumbs up on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We appreciate it. Yesterday we did hit the Louisiana Tech Miami under. That's an understatement as it was, as they scored just 7 points a half, and Miami was held scoreless in that one. We did have the under in the New York Knicks Brooklyn game as well. That one went under by 50 points. So just a small victory there. Hope you had a points bet on that one. And of course, we did fail as our third under of the day. Could not cash that third ticket, as the Pittsburgh defense just kind of didn't show up against Eastern Michigan. And, I wish the Eastern Michigan would have punched the ref about 2 quarters earlier, but alas, that was not to be the case. So 2-1 we go on the Deep-3, 1-1 we go on the premium side. By the way, if you'd like to get down on the premium picks, we will put the link in the description of the video. I'd love to have you on the team, so please get signed up. Now's a great time, right in the middle of bowl season. So we're going to start off and take a look in the Military Bowl as those two well-known military academies, North Carolina and Temple, go at it. I don't understand. The Cheez-It Bowl features Air Force, and the Military Bowl has North Carolina and Temple. Who am I? So anyway, we're going to take a look at the first half bet here. I like the surprise. I like the under. I like the under 27 in this one. After going 2-9 in 2018, the Tar Heels, they parted ways with their head coach, the ridiculously named Larry Fedora. Now, they did extensive interviews. They interviewed a number of candidates, including Bobby Bowler and Steve Stetson, but they did ultimately settle on ex-Texas Longhorns coach Mac Brown. Now, they've had a good turnaround this season. They've gone 6-6, but man, it could have been so much more. They lost all 6 of those games by 7 points or less, including losing by 1 versus Clemson, when only a ridiculous option play on a 2-point conversion kept them from knocking off the number 1 team in the country. And they lost in 6 overtimes to Virginia Tech. Because why? Well, of course they did. But what they haven't been good at is scoring early, especially away from home. They're 97th in the country, averaging just 8.6 points per game in the first half away from their home cooking. And the good news is for them, Temple, well, they're even worse. When they go on the road, they are 117th in the country, putting up just 7.5 points per game in the first half. I think both of these trends continue in this one. Big stage, big game, bright lights. Everybody's going to be a little bit nervous. Give me the under 27 in the first half between North Carolina and Temple. And speaking of the Cheez-It Bowl, we're going to turn our attention there as the Washington State Cougars go against the Air Force Falcons. Air Force is a 2.5-point underdog. I am a big fan of the dogs in this one. As you probably know, the Cougars are first in the nation in passing yards, 7th in total yards, 11th in scoring, and they're 6-6. So, as an astute sports bettor, what is your next question? That's right. Holy crap, how bad is that defense? Well, folks, surprisingly, it's not great. They are 94th in the country in points allowed. They're 110th in yards given up. And they are 108th in rush yards per carry, averaging an even 5 yards per tote. Now, Air Force, they played decent defense against passing teams. They gave up 26 to Hawaii, 23 in Colorado in overtime. But it's always hard to defend the triple option, and doubly so when your team is completely geared in the opposite direction all the way down to the scout team players. I don't know who on the pass-heavy Washington State team you're going to find to run the triple option in practice, but I'm guessing that's a short list of people. At the end of the day, I think the Falcons get a couple more stops. I think they take care of business in this one and hang on to cover that number. Give me Air Force plus 2.5. And taking a look at the Holiday Bowl between the USC Trojans and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Hawkeyes are a 2-point favorite in this one. Guys, the Pac-12 is notoriously bad as a bowl team, and even worse as bowl underdogs. But I'm going to buck that trend and put my money on Keaton Slovis and the surging Trojans pass game. They put up 400 yards in 4 of their last 5 with 19 touchdown passes. And this kid, if he keeps it up, if he doesn't get hurt, could be seeing him on that Heisman stage in the next year or two. Now, the Hawkeyes have a nice defense, but they've yet to face anybody like Slovis. The Iowa offense is fine. It's not geared to play from behind. It's not a big come-from-behind unit. The 3 best passing teams that Iowa played, Purdue, Iowa State, and Minnesota, all threw for over 300 yards. Now, Iowa was able to win all 3 of those, but this USC Trojans passing game is at least one step above all 3 of those. Give me the Trojans and the 2 points in this one. And give me Air Force plus 2.5 in that Cheez-It Bowl. And give me the North Carolina Temple first half under 27. At the end of those 3, you guys can join me. You know the drill. Pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, everybody, thanks very much for watching today. We appreciate it. Good luck on all of your plays. Once again, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. We appreciate it, and we'll see you at the window. Bye-bye.